Good evening and welcome to my next presentation for Education 200. This week I'm going to discuss the core question, who am I and what motivates me? For myself as a teacher to be successful, it is important to understand me and to understand who I am and what motivates me. Under the core question, I developed 3 questions. 1. What qualities make a good teacher? 2. How can one develop motivation? And 3. What are some pitfalls for successful personal development? Each of these questions focus on developing skills to prepare myself to become a successful teacher. Let's discuss the first question. What qualities make a good teacher? According to Cambria Bond, quote, "A great teacher is able to teach students everything they know," unquote. I like that idea because it leaves open the possibility of various teaching styles. Anyone could be a great teacher if they are able to reach students and pass on important information or skills to them. The specific teaching style doesn't matter. The ability to pass on the information to others does. I am learning that I don't need to know everything to become a teacher, but I do need to learn how to pass on what I know to my students successfully. I think an important way to be able to reach students is to know them and to understand what teaching style would be most effective to them. One teaching style may work on one student, but a different teaching style may be best for another. So flexibility is an important characteristic for a teacher to have to be successful. Next question is, how can one develop motivation? Well, most people are motivated when there is either a sense of accomplishment or enjoyment in a task. For myself, I am motivated when I find even a small measure of enjoyment in a task or assignment. I can develop motivation myself by finding ways to make even unpleasant tasks enjoyable. Sometimes even that is impossible. It isn't easy to be motivated when there isn't enjoyment. But I find that if I buckle down and do it anyways, I am more easily motivated for other tasks in the future. Like many things in life, motivation takes practice. So if you want to develop motivation, practice it. Do things even when you don't like it. Question 3 is, what are some pitfalls for successful personal development? I like what Sister Edgington stated about pitfalls, and she said that burnout is the biggest pitfall. She states, quote, "It is caused by doing too much for too many for too long. Take time for yourself and don't neglect your family," end quote. It is vital to keep balance in one's life. There needs to be a time for work, a time for family, and a time for relaxation. I had a discussion with my husband earlier about avoiding burnout while working with special needs children. He suggested that I leave the difficulties of my work at work and keep home and family a priority at home. That way, I can keep going and do the best I can for those I am responsible for without burnout. Thanks again for watching my presentation. I hope that it was informative and helpful to you. And good luck and happy teaching.